Hi everybody and welcome back to Meals of the Week. Today's Monday and we're going to be having cheeseburger and fries for our tea tonight. I've got these quarter pounder beef burgers, some cheese slices and then also the buns. To start off with, I've put my burgers onto a foil lined tray and these are going to go in the oven for about 25-30 minutes, and then I've also got my fries here. These are going into the air fryer for about 15 to 20 minutes. Once the burgers are nearly done, I'm going to put 2 cheese slices on each burger. I'm leaving the other 2 plain because we aren't going to eat these. I'm going to give them to Maverick to save them going to waste. Whilst the burgers are back in the oven letting that cheese melt, I'm just going to cut up the buns and butter both sides. And then goes on the fries. Ayla's also going to have some cucumber sticks with hers, and then she also decided at the very end she wanted some tomato sauce on her burger. Today's Tuesday and tonight's tea was a bit of a random one. These weren't planned. I seen these in Iceland, these gammon and pineapple kebabs with this like glaze. And I thought they looked really nice, so this is what we ended up having for our tea. I put these into the air fryer for 18 minutes. I couldn't separate them at this point because the stick would have come off, so I waited till they were cooked slightly before separating. Whilst the kebabs were cooking, I boiled the kettle and put the sachet into a little dish. I'm going to then defrost this whilst those are cooking. We had some fried egg to go with our kebabs. The only thing is, this pan has like a little area where I think the non-stick has come off. So the first egg did stick a little bit. It turned out okay. I had to try and save it. And the second one wasn't too bad. I'm now putting on that pineapple glaze. Ayla didn't actually like it, so I had to wipe it off of hers, but I thought it was quite nice. It had a little bit of a spicy, sweet tang to it. So if I had planned this meal ahead, we probably would have had some chips to go along with this, but I didn't have any potatoes and this was a bit of a random meal. And this is what we had for our tea tonight. Tonight we were going to be having pork loins with some mac and cheese. Ayla was really happy about this because mac and cheese is one of her favourite things. So I wasn't sure what to put on the pork loins and I thought a brown sugar rub would be nice. So I didn't have any in the cupboard and I ended up Googling what it was in it. And all it is paprika, garlic, salt and pepper. So I just made that with some brown sugar and then give it a really good mix. I then cutted each pork loin on the back and the front with the brown sugar rub. And then I left the other 2 plain as me and Ayla aren't going to eat these. So I will just give these to Maverick to save on waste. I'm putting them into the air fryer tonight, so these are going to go in for about 15 to 20 minutes. We have mine and hers with the brown sugar rub, and then we also have the 2 plain ones for Maverick. When the pork was nearly finished cooking, I did Ayla some corn, so I just put this into the microwave and added some butter once it was finished. And this is what it looks like when everything is done. This plate is Ayla's with the sweet corn on, and this one is mine without. And this is what we had for our tea tonight. Today's Thursday and I needed something really quick and easy to make for tea tonight. Ayla had just done her sports day, so she was super hungry and I wanted her fed as soon as possible. So we're going to have garlic and herb chicken Kievs with some mash and also spaghetti and sausage / beans. Chicken Kievs are going into the air fryer for about 15 minutes at 180. Ayla is going to be having beans with hers as she doesn't like spaghetti and sausage, and I'm going to have spaghetti and sausage with mine because I don't like beans. This is what it looks like when everything is plated up. Ayla's also got some carrot sticks to go along with hers, and it was really nice and easy and very quick to make, especially on a day where Ayla is just absolutely starving. Today is Friday and we're going to be having chicken and bacon pasta for our tea tonight. So I had some leftover chicken, like a rotisserie chicken, and I didn't want it going to waste. I have these bacon lardons that I've had in the freezer for a little bit, and that's what I'm going to use to make this. The first thing I'm going to do is add the pasta nests into a pan whilst I wait for the kettle to boil. Just add in a little bit of oil into the pan and then add in the lardons to it. They're already halfway defrosted, and then I'm just going to pour the water over the pasta. Once the lardons had finished cooking, I cleaned the pan and put some fresh oil in, and then I'm going to add my chicken in here. I did season it with some salt and pepper and also mixed herbs and a little bit of garlic. And then I drained the water from the pasta, and I'm just going to add some butter in here and give it a good mix. To season the pasta, I'm using pepper, some mixed herbs and a little bit of garlic granules. Now that everything is finished cooking, I'm just going to heat the chicken through really quickly and then start plating up. And to top it all off, I'm going to use this grated Parmesan cheese. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, but it was actually really tasty. It made a nice change. With it not having any sauce, it was super light, which was perfect for a really hot day. So I hope you enjoyed this week's Meals of the Week, guys. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.